So the Browns did sign a defensive tackle, more of an under-the-radar kind of guy yesterday as well. A defensive tackle, Taven Bryan, was signed to a one-year deal worth up to $5 million. Former number one pick, 29th overall, first-round pick. Again, it's a guy that kind of a low-risk guy, former number one. Can you catch somebody and see him ascend in this system?
Yeah, you take a flyer on a guy that you think might have some upside, right? And I think Winovich is, similar ballpark. He's a third rounder. Bryan's a first rounder. Didn't play a ton with the Jaguars, which is a bad sign because we know how bad the Jaguars are. Has some pass rush potential from inside, and we know the Browns like that. I mean, all teams like that from the interior, but that's what the Browns were looking for. I don't think he's going to be, your three-down run stopper. He's a guy that might be able to rush the passer a little bit, play in some dime situation. But yeah, it's another low-risk move. But I can't stress enough how much they need bodies on that D-line, right? Entering yesterday, they had Myles Garrett, no other starters on the D-line, and then even their backups, I don't think they had a number three. I'm not sure they do now, but they don't have a number three end. And then you're talking about Jordan Elliott and Tommy Togiai is kind of your 3 and 4 tackles. So they still need to make moves at both spots.
Do you expect free agency to do that, or is it looking more and more like it might be, drafts in that third, fourth round range?
Yeah, it's so hard to tell. Part of it depends on how much you're going to have if they trade for Deshaun Watson, what kind of picks they would have to give up, right? We assume it would be the 13th pick, so then you're not getting one of those elite edge rushers. So then maybe you have to go commit to in free agency, find one of those top guys out in free agency. But let's take Watson off the table. I still think it'll be a combination of both spots, kind of like receiver. I think they're going to add free agents, kind of second-tier guys, and then add draft picks at all three spots, at those spots. I don't expect a huge money deal in free agency for any of those DN, D tackle, or receiver, but I wouldn't rule out a big-name defensive end if it plays out a certain way.